Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be showing you how to update your modded Nexus 6P from the October version of Android O to the latest November security update. Now today I'll be doing this using FlashFire, so everything can be done pretty much on your phone, except maybe you want to update the bootloader and radio images using fastboot. So again, let's get started right away. We need to download a few things from our computer or anywhere really. So all you have to do is grab the factory image, of course, the latest one for Angler, also Nexus 6P, and then let's just scroll down to the bottom and just download the latest version there. I'll click on that blue link. I already copied this to my phone, and the next thing you need if you're using Magisk is of course the latest version of the Magisk installation zip file. Now if you already have this, you can just chuck it on your phone. Now once you have those two items on your phone, only if you're using Magisk. If you're using SuperSU, you can just leave it up to FlashFire's internal SuperSU injection, and you won't need to supply any other zips. So let's go over to our phone now and open up FlashFire. Now this will ask for root access, so we're just going to hit grant, and it's going to get all our partitions, check for OTAs and things like that. Now if you do have an OTA on your phone already downloaded, like I have the notification for the OTA, you can download that and FlashFire should be able to install it for you, only if your system hasn't been modified. So if you've flashed any mods on it or anything like that, you will need to download the factory image. I'm not sure if you can use the full OTA either, but I will just hit agree here. No thank you, and we're going to hit plus. So everyone needs to do this. We're going to press plus and then tap on flash firmware package, then scroll down to our factory image, and now that'll scan the archive for what's inside it and will appropriately choose which files to flash. Now give this a few seconds as it does need to scan through that 1 GB archive. So I'll fast forward this step. Alrighty, so we're just going to leave everything here except for recovery. We're going to leave that unchecked while we need to update the rest of the partitions. Tap on that tick button there. And now for SuperSU users, all you need to do is tap on flash, just down here, and you can start flashing the firmware package just like this, as this will automatically inject SuperSU for you. But for Magisk users, you'll need to do the following. Tap on Everroot and then uncheck SuperSU, and then hit the tick, and then tap on the plus button, and then tap on flash zip or OTA, and then select the latest version of the Magisk zip, and then tap on that tick as well. Make sure it's after your firmware package. Now what I like to do, just in case this flash doesn't go through correctly, we will want to change the reboot into recovery, and you can also uncheck preserve recovery, but I don't think that'll matter too much. So change the reboot option to recovery so that you can boot into TWRP and flash Magisk manually, just in case it doesn't go through in FlashFire. So now once that's done, we're going to hit flash, tap on OK. Now this phone will now reboot into this FlashFire mode here, where you'll see the stuff flash, and shouldn't take too long, maybe a couple minutes, and I'll fast forward this step. Okay, so it looked like it just flashed just fine, so Magisk has been installed, which is a great sign, as past few months I guess it hasn't really been working well. But in this case it worked just fine, so our phone's going to reboot into TWRP right now, as we've set that before we rebooted, or tapped on the FlashFire flash button in FlashFire. So after this, it'll return to TWRP, where I'll just reboot the phone and go back into Android. So I'll just skip this part pretty much until we boot into Android, since we don't really need to see this, since Magisk flashed successfully. So I'm going to skip back or fast forward this until we reach the Android home screen. Okay, so our phone is finally turned on. Let's just unlock it. I think we're already in. Okay, so let's just check out Magisk and make sure it's still installed. There we are, it's just asking for a little update, and we can check our safety net status, which still should be working, but of course this can change at any time, so watch out for that. Well, you can see it's rooted at least, and we can have a look at this. Okay, and we can look at a root app that needs root access, so FlashFire is still here, which is good, and that works. And last but not least, you can see that the system is updating, and we can see down here that we are on the latest version. Here we are, 5th of November security patch, and the OPR5 and ends in 011. So we know that we're updated here and we're still rooted. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave it down below. I'll try my best to answer anything down there, and well, happy flashing.